Craig, what are your thoughts on that?
Oh, disappointing, obviously. You know, we sort of led most of the way to the last couple of minutes. A couple of lapses in discipline there probably cost us. So, yeah, like I say, it's a pretty hard one to take.
Are you satisfied that it was lapses in your discipline that cost you, or some of those decisions seem a bit?
Yeah, you can take that as you like, really.
What did you make of this scenario? We've just been having a look at it ourselves, and it's hard to gauge exactly what happened there. But he had the ball, he's got a bloke underneath, he's trying to play the ball. How did you see that?
I had a look at it once, so I wasn't, so I'm not exactly sure what happened. To turn the ball over when you all got the ball 15 metres from their line, that was, that if he was in the wrong, well, he needs to pick his discipline up, So, like I say, I don't know exactly who was the instigator and who got the most out of whatever. Like I say, I ain't seen the first bit, but, at the end of the day, it's, you can't be giving the ball away in those positions.
You did that 3 times, I think, tonight, go away penalties with the ball, or at least twice.
Yeah, twice, I think he did.
Yeah,
I think twice, yeah.
Is it first time like the Storm, Craig?
That's unlike anyone, really. It is, You show me a bloke that gives away 2 penalties when he's got the ball in the game. I'm thinking you're not looking at too many people. So, yeah, it don't happen too often.
Was Trent a bit hard done by, though?
Say again?
Was Trent a bit hard done by, perhaps?
You can say that if you like, Rudy. I don't know.
Prefer if you said it.
I know you would, but I ain't going to.
What do you think, Cam? Some of those late calls.
Look, I'll probably get fined or anything like that, but I can't remember the last time a team got penalised with the ball. Usually the advantage goes to the team that has the ball defensively. But in saying that, look, we played some dumb footy tonight, and I'm happy to say it. Like, as a group, we just gave too many piggybacks or gave the ball back to the Raiders in great field position for us. And I know at times the game will look at it that they lost control, but we got to take ownership on that too. There's a couple of things that we'd love to have back, and a couple of crucial times, like perhaps kicks a field goal, we go up by 7, 5 minutes to go. You'd love to know or love to say we close that out, regardless if they scored that try. So we would have won by 1 point. So look, as much as it looked like it was in the hands of the referee, at the same time we got to be a bit more disciplined with the ball, and we'd love to have those moments back. And I'm glad it's happened now at the start of the year, and not the back end of the game in September. So we'll have some learnings and go through review tomorrow, but yeah, it's a tough pill to swallow, and I'm sure the boys will learn some things tonight, and we can't keep afford to be doing that. So as individuals and as a group, so yeah, I'm pretty disappointed, but yeah, there's some lapses in myself in the game that I'd love to have back too. So we all got to learn. So I won't talk a little bit more, and I won't put my foot in it. So I'll leave it at that.
Craig, it would be easy to point your finger at the refs at the end of that game. It looks like you're disappointed with your own players as well.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, a bit of both, I suppose. I don't know, but certainly, one thing we can control is our actions. So, like I say, to give away, 2 penalties when you got the ball, like that doesn't happen too often, and to do it in, the one game, and it cost us. It cost us. It cost us dearly. And at the end of the day, like there's some other events that obviously happened that, that we'd like to fix up as well. But like I say, we just need to be a bit, more disciplined, and know what our best footy is. And that was the first 20 minutes, and all of a sudden, we had a sort of game plan, we were sticking to it. Then all of a sudden we decided it was 14-0, we decided to go away from that game plan, and then all of a sudden we give away 2 or 3 penalties, and then all of a sudden the Raiders put 2 tries on us, So it's like I say, I don't know whether we get bored, sticking to a game plan, but, So we'll have to sharpen our game plans up, perhaps. I don't know, so they get a bit of interest. But like I say, it was working, and then all of a sudden we want to, just change it a touch, and that's when we started going downhill.
In that period when you got to 40-0 lead, so far longer, it was really influential. And we waited a bit of time to see him this year, but we saw what he could do right in that period.
Yeah.
Happy to see him playing like that again.
Oh yeah, he didn't finish the game last week, but he was quite sharp, and he set up a try for us and whatever. So yeah, like I say, he's doing a good job. He's only a young kid. He's only, he's a local Victorian, so, and he's not really a winger either, to be quite honest. So like I say, he's done a good job.
Cameron, Trent was disappointed after the final whistle. You went up to him afterward. What did you say to him?
I'll just take some learning from it. Like, I've been in those situations before. I've had the highs of highs and lows of lows. Like in those games, like you don't want to be that guy that clips the guy on the chin and they go for two in the penalty. It's a crucial game, crucial point. I've been there. I've been in grand finals where I've done some silly stuff. So I just went up to him and just said, mate, learn from it. We've all been there. We've all had some great times, but we've also had some lows, and he'll learn from that. And he's a great player. And we've all had those opportunities to ice those moments, and unfortunately tonight that was him. Like, I'm not going to sit there and bag him. Like, he's done so much great stuff for us as a player and for the club. So he's an integral part and influential for this team. And I've been there before. I know what he's feeling, and as long as we can get him up, and there's guys in this team that love to have some moments back, and you don't think about those moments until those type of things get in the game. Like Steph's at the start of the game, you don't think much of it, and then they put 2 points on. So momentum swings, and it happens in rugby league at the moment with the 6 agains and when you give up penalties and piggybacks. Just those 10-minute periods there, we just unfortunately just not working. So I've been there, done it. So all I went up to him is I said, mate, just learn from it, and he'll be better for it.
How is Trent?
Yeah, he was fine. Like I said, we've been there. I've been there. I know what he's thinking, and I know a lot of people will be on his back, but as a group, we've got to stick together and learn from, like I keep talking about, those moments in games. And I've been doing some dumb stuff in games too, so I've been there. Like I said, I'm not putting any pressure on him or anything like that. As a group, we need to stick together, and we need to all learn from it, because at moments in games, in next week, it could be following weeks, it could be months, someone's going to have those moments again, and hopefully we can ice them.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers, guys.